Hi everyone. I'm going to talk about my book journey, the journey of my sixth book, the title of which is Stack of My Unfiltered Thoughts, that was launched here in Bangkok on 13th of October. The book was unveiled by the former Prime Minister, Mr. Apisi Wechachiba. Well, the book was supposed to be very different at its inception, but as the time passed, I changed it due to various reasons. And today, I'm going to share some of the excerpts from the book, which I'm sure you'll find interesting. Well, friends, life's trials are no secret. But within the pages of this book lies a treasure trove of real life adversities and strategies for overcoming them. Each chapter is a short motivational journey of mine or others, leaving readers with empowering insights to navigate the complexities of existence. As I said, this is my sixth book. The previous 5 books were also launched here in Thailand. Just to let you know that I was born and brought up and educated in India. But now I live in Thailand, and so I call Thailand my Karm Bhumi. The first page of the book has a very interesting quote, which is, if you don't want to be forgotten once you are dead and rotten, if you don't want to be forgotten once you are dead and rotten, then either write something that is worth reading or do something that is worth writing. And I'd also like to share with you that my best friend is a pen. I use a special kind of gel pen. The smell of the ink is absolutely intoxicating for me. Others may be intoxicated by beer or any other form of alcohol, but I am intoxicated by the smell of ink. Well, I'd like to share with you that book has a lot to say about how to embrace positivity in life and how to dispel negativity. And right now, to start with the first excerpt, I like your focus on a very short dialogue, which is between 2 characters, the sun as in the sky, and a small candle. Who will work in my absence? Who will work in my absence? The sun asked the entire world. Everyone remained silent, but a candle whispered, I'll try my best. I'll try my best. So it's not the matter of size or status, it's the attitude that shines. Success is all about adopting the right attitude. And who doesn't want to bask in the light of success? Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. That's what the book talks about. There's also another dialogue, short dialogue between A and B. A says to B, where are these scars from? And the reply is, these are the battle wounds. These are the battle wounds. A says, who were you battling with? B says, myself. Ladies and gentlemen, do we ever realize that we are all soldiers? There are the uniformed soldiers battling for their nations, but we are all soldiers fighting our internal battles that can lead to great emotional and psychological distress. So in the book, you get to read the story of a 17-year-old girl who won her internal battle by thinking of a lot of things that she had heard in her life from a young age. And she realized that fighting that internal battle was worth it, because the applause she heard at the end of her talk was overwhelming, and that showed that she had really emerged as a fighter. My book also talks about a pluviophile. Who's a pluviophile? This is the word that I learned when I was a young girl. I think I was a 7th grader, and I had completely forgotten about this word until the COVID episode came into existence all over the world. And then we heard about it. One day I was walking in the evening and I was racing with the clouds. I saw at times I was faster than the clouds, and at times they were faster than me. And then soon the rain started falling. I heard the raindrops fall. I saw the water all around me, and I felt the smell of the soil when it soaks the first few drops of rain. I thought of the word that I had learned during my 7th grade. What was it? I was thinking all along till I succeeded in finding it and bringing it to my mind, and the word is pluviophile. So who's a pluviophile? Someone who loves rain, someone who loves raindrops, someone who enjoys feeling the raindrops on the palms. Well, we should derive pleasure from small things like rain. It could be a blade of grass which looks so fresh and green. It could be the moon, it could be the stars, it could be the the rainbow in the sky after the rain stops. The book also talks about a poem attributed to Pablo Neruda by Brazilian poet Martha. And it said, "You start dying slowly if you do not travel. You start dying slowly if you do not read. You start dying slowly if you don't listen to the sounds of life. And you start dying slowly if you don't appreciate yourself." So, this poem is a part of chapter on pages 72-73, and the title of the chapter is, "Are you living in the real sense or just mechanically?" So for some people, living may mean inhaling oxygen, exhaling carbon dioxide. That is what I call living mechanically, but living in the real sense means enjoying every aspect of life, letting the others help you, walking on different paths every day, changing your routine, if you're not happy with your job or your surroundings, changing them. And if you believe in all these things, that means you are really living in the real sense. It's important to enjoy every moment as it comes in life. There is no replay, no rewind. Live in the real sense. There is a chapter on rejection. We've all been rejected at times, at the time of taking a job, going for an interview. We are all well prepared, well dressed, ready to answer the questions that can come to us, that can be thrown at us, but we are rejected on whatever the grounds may be. And when we are told that, sorry, the job is not suitable for you, you have to look elsewhere, the rejection makes us feel low, makes us feel worthless. And then we feel small, we feel insignificant. Should we let the rejection make us feel helpless? No, not at all. Because your petty actions, your small good deeds that you have done for others will always make others remember you. So, if one person has rejected you for a job or for a date or for anything else that you wanted to do in your life, it doesn't mean that you're insignificant. Your touch, your words, and your good deeds which you leave behind cannot be erased. So how can anyone be insignificant? Friends, knowledge decides what to say. Skill decides how to say. Attitude is how much to say. Wisdom is whether to say or not. So let's remember, no matter how much fragrance you have sprayed on your body, no matter how much fragrance you have sprayed on your body, the smell of ego is strong enough to keep people away from you. So, if somebody has annoyed you at times, if somebody has underrated you at times, if somebody has made you feel insignificant, forgive and move on. Let bygones be bygones. Because if you don't forgive others, you are hurting yourself. You're affecting yourself and not the other person. Because that person may not even know that you're keeping a grudge against him or her for a long time. The book talks about flowers and what they would have said if they could speak. The book also talks about the leaves that fall from the trees when autumn comes. And I have witnessed the leaves falling from the trees on my car, falling on my car, and I felt the leaf speaking to me and telling me, you know, when I was green and young, I performed my duty, using the chlorophyll and going through the process scientifically called photosynthesis. I made nutritious food for the tree I was a part of. I still see my contribution in the strong trunk of the tree I was a part of. So the takeaway point from the chapter is that human beings should also have the same thoughts and do things while living so that they leave this world happily. There's much more in the book, friends, and I'm sure you will find something or the other. If you would like to have a copy, do contact me via my channel, YouTube channel. No matter in which corner of the world you are placed, let me know, and I will make sure that you get a copy of the book. The rest of the details about the book can be obtained by talking to me, contacting me via YouTube channel. Thank you and bye.